So I'm adding 1 tablespoon of the minced garlic, and of course garlic is antibacterial, antifungal, and we have the antioxidant properties in garlic. So I'm adding that to my soup because I need this to be an immune boosting soup. So mushrooms are also really good for the immune system. They're high in selenium and B vitamins like riboflavin and niacin. These minerals and vitamins are vital for our immune system to be working optimally. So of course they boost the immune function, and I'm adding tons of mushrooms. I'm adding 3 cups to my soup. So I'm adding carrots to my soup because carrots contain critical components to the immune system functioning properly and optimally. They have 3 minerals that are very crucial, which are iron, zinc, and copper. And zinc is vital in the development of the cells that actually attack bacteria and foreign substances. So cauliflower is also great for the immune system because it helps fight off infection, and there's immune boosting antioxidants in cauliflower. So that's why I'm adding that in as well. Green beans are also being added in there because of the vitamin C, the vitamin K, and of course the iron in green beans. So I added the oregano earlier while I was sauteing because I do cook with it a lot, because oregano is actually a super herb. So it has the antioxidant and the antimicrobial properties to it. So it's really good in order to boost your immune system, and I cook with it a lot. The kids are used to it and they really like the flavor of oregano as well, and it's got all the health benefits. So we do use it quite a lot. So I'm adding red bell peppers to my soup for that vitamin C boost. These were already pre-cooked in just water. They were chopped up and sauteed, and so we just keep them in a container in the fridge, and that way we can use it for whatever meal we're eating. We can just add some on top, and in this case I'm adding 1 cup to my soup. So I'm adding a bunch of kale to my soup because of course we want that immune boosting antioxidant punch. You know, it has vitamin C and it helps fight off infection, so I'm adding that kale into my soup. This is a kale blend, so it has like carrots and Brussels sprouts in it, and I think cabbage. You can just use regular kale, that's perfectly fine, but now with the coronavirus and grocery stores being limited to what they have, that's all I could find, so that's what I'm adding in. Really, whatever you have on hand, just toss it in, and if you have spinach, that's good too. So I put 10 minutes initially, but really at the 8-minute mark, I unplugged it and then I released the pressure and it was perfectly fine. So this dry broth is totally optional if you want to add some extra flavor. I didn't really add anything much except that broth, the initial broth in it, and the oregano, so I added it in my soup, but really it's optional. If you want to put it in, put it in. If not, it'll still taste really good. So this is it. This is the final product. It is super easy to make. You can make it in no time at all. If you have pre-cut veggies too in your fridge, then that will save you time. Really, that's the only time consuming part, is chopping up your carrots and all that business. But otherwise, you can use frozen veggies, whatever you have on hand. I know things are really hard to come by these days because the grocery stores are not being able to stock up as much, and we're limited to, you know, how many bags of frozen veg we can even bring home. Usually it's like 2 per person, so that there's enough to go around. So whatever you can find, whatever you have, whether it's fresh or frozen, it will work in the soup. And if you don't have a pressure cooker, just cook it in a pot. It's going to take you a little bit longer, but really it's not a big deal. Just cook it at a low temperature is what I would suggest. Thanks so much for watching my video, and I hope this recipe was useful to you. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. Thanks so much. Stay healthy.